afternoon, friends. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Come on in, take off your shoes, have a seat. Let's fix dinner. It is day 27. Y'all listen, I woke up with so much energy this morning. I am annoying myself. I actually got some really good sleep. That's why sleep is so important. It can change your whole day. So, what are we having for dinner tonight? We're going to have carnivore fried chicken with a garlic cream sauce. Ooh la la. So, we can adjust the recipe for your house, but here's what we're going to do. They had chicken breasts on sale. I prefer chicken thighs, but get what we can get. These were on sale, so that's what I got. So, about 2 pounds of chicken breasts here. And to this, I'm going to add, this is chicken seasoning. So, if you're not doing seasonings, it's salt and pepper. Just do salt and pepper. I'm going to do some chicken seasoning, and this is literally what it says when you buy it, chicken seasoning. And it's just a mix of like paprika and different seasonings, okay? You always want to check your seasonings. If you are using seasoning, make sure that there's no sugar added to those. We're going to do some salt. We're going to do some pepper. And then we're going to just take this and we're going to give this a nice mix. Make sure everything has some seasoning on it. This was actually really thick chicken breast that I took yesterday and I filleted in each breast. I was able to fillet 3 breasts, 3 slices out of it. So, I don't like a really thick piece of chicken. Let's get a little bit more of this in here. Some of our chicken seasoning. And then to this, we're going to do a garlic sauce. We're going to add some garlic powder. Now, if you don't want to do that, leave it out. Give that a little quick toss. Next up, we're going to add some of our pork panko crumbs. This is going to give our breading for our fried chicken. Now, I'm not going to measure this. I say there's probably half a cup of in there. May need more, which I have some on standby. I'm a little more prepared today, and I think it's because of the sleep and the extra energy. I'm sure I forgot something. I typically do. You're probably wondering why I've got this nice steak here. The boys always say, and when I say boys, I'm referring to my husband and my son, that when I have chicken, it just doesn't fill them up quite like a steak does. So, I'm going to have some steak too. I'm not going to do anything special to this, just cook it in some butter. For them, this was a chuck roast that I got on sale for 12 bucks. And I just cut some steaks off of it. I have it resting here with some Baja Gold sea salt on it. And I'll do that on the grill pan in a little bit. It actually looks like we've got pretty good coating on there. May put just a little smidgen more on there. All right. I'm going to cover this up so you don't knock all of that onto the floor, which I've been known to do. One time I spilled a whole thing of olive oil, like this much olive oil. It was a disaster. Have you ever tried to clean olive oil up off the floor? That was not a fun day. All right, there we go. There's our chicken ready to be fried. So, I'll leave that set there for a minute to rest. Go come over here to my skillet. I'm going to turn it on. And I'm going to fry mine. Since it's chicken, we're going to add a little more fat since it doesn't have any skin. So, we added the pork panko to add a little bit more fat to it. So, we're going to also fry it in some bacon grease. Yes, sir. So, you can use tallow, lard, coconut oil, whatever kind of oil that you are using, okay? So we're going to get our skillet heated up here. I need a spoon. beautiful, beautiful nectar. All right. Get that going. Sorry, I didn't mean to bang my spoon on there. All right, we're gonna give that a minute to melt. I'm gonna leave my bacon grease on standby just in case I need it. I'm gonna let that heat up and then we'll get to frying our chicken. So our bacon grease is smelling fabulous. Put a little behind the ear on date night. So we're gonna put in some chicken. Now I don't want to crowd my pan because I want this chicken to get good and crispy. So we're just gonna put it in. I'm going to just leave that there, and we're going to give it a moment to brown on both sides, and I'll come back and show you what it's going to look like. I wanted to bring you to the stove so you can see the gorgeous color we're getting on this Carnivore fried chicken. Now I'm going to start heating up my pan to do my steak. My chicken's ready. I've taken it out. I put it on this rack to keep it up off of anything, to keep it nice and crisp. Look at that beautiful color. Now we are going to make our creamy garlic sauce to go with. So we have our steak going on the grill pan. You're probably hearing it sizzle. So here we have the pan that I did the chicken in. I'm going to leave all of that great bacon grease right in there. If you don't have any bacon grease, add a little butter or add a little bacon grease. We're going to leave those great crumbs in there from the panko, the pork panko. I'm going to add some garlic. Now, this is where it can get sloppy. If you are not doing garlic, leave it out. It's not a big deal. Going to work that garlic in there really quickly. And now we're going to add in a cup of chicken stock. Going to give that a minute to kind of deglaze the pan here. I wish you all could smell this fabulousness. So if you're not using a meat thermometer for chicken, I don't always find it necessary. I just like to cut into my thickest piece of breast and see if it's cooked through. If it's white, then I know it's ready. So, great way to check your chicken. So we've got our chicken stock, our garlic, and our bits from the chicken that we fried. So now we're going to add in 1 cup of heavy cream. Get that going. Well, get that incorporated in with the chicken broth and the garlic. Now you notice I haven't added any seasonings yet. We're going to hold off a minute. And now we're going to add about 1/4 cup of shredded grated Parmesan cheese. Get that incorporated into our creamy garlic pan sauce. Like I said, if you're not eating garlic, leave it out. I'm going to give this a minute to incorporate, and then I'm going to taste it for seasonings and add accordingly. Okay. So I'm going to give it a try for seasoning here. So it's really boiling. Let me get it turned down here to low. Oh, it's hot. Needs a little bit of some salt. Gonna do a little bit of pepper. Go. I think with that, we are ready for dinner. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, friends. Gorgeous. We've reached the best part. the taste test. Okay, so let's get a piece of chicken here. My eye on this piece here. Chicken. Also want to show you really quickly, look at this steak. Don't pass a chuck roast for steaks. They make great steaks. Just finish those off with a little bit of butter and sea salt. Gonna be delectable. We're gonna try some of that too. So we've got our chicken here. I'm gonna eat more, but I'm gonna start with this. Chicken. All right, let me get a piece of steak. Now, if someone in your house is not doing carnivore, that sauce would be amazing on some rice or some potatoes, because maybe not everybody in your house, maybe you have kids who aren't following, you know, whatever your circumstances are. Let me grab a knife here. So here we go. Day 27. Carnivore fried chicken with the cream sauce. In my case, garlic cream sauce. Some quick steak here to go on the side. Let's give all of this a taste. Best part. You hear that crunch on that chicken? Oh, wee friends. It didn't take us very long. I mean, 30 minutes. 30 minutes for all this. That gets a little extra dance tonight. Oh my goodness. Kiss my grits, my southern roots, baby. That fried chicken is amazing and that cream sauce is so good. If you have a hankering for fried chicken, this is what you want to do. Look at that steak. I like it a little bit less cooked, but it's all right. It was tender. The chicken, you'll want to make that. Go to the store if you don't have it. Get all the stuff and fix this. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Thank you. You are all a blessing to me. You all keep me going. I love each and every one of you. Hope you're enjoying these recipes. If there's something that you'd like to see me make, let me know, and I'll figure it out. Have a great night, friends. And always thanks for stopping by. Chris' Country Kitchen.